On March 8, 2014, a Boeing 777 carrying 239 people took off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, bound for Beijing. 1 hour and 17 minutes later, it simply vanished. No distress call, no wreckage, no bodies. In an era where every phone is tracked, every satellite watches from above, an entire jumbo jet disappeared without a trace. This is the story of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370, the greatest aviation mystery in history. The flight had taken off at 12:41 a.m. On board were 227 passengers from 15 countries and 12 crew members. The plane's captain, Zahari Ahmad Shah, was a veteran pilot with over 18,000 hours of flight experience. Everything was routine. Air traffic control received their last verbal confirmation at 1:19 a.m. "Good night, Malaysian 370. Those were the last words anyone would ever hear from that cockpit. At 1:21 a.m., something strange happened. The plane's ACARS system, a device that automatically sends data to the ground, was manually disabled. 2 minutes later, the transponder, which allows radar to track the plane's position, was also switched off. This was not an accident. Someone on that plane deliberately cut off all communication with the outside world. The question is, who and why? Malaysian military radar, however, continued tracking an unidentified aircraft, because military radar doesn't rely on a transponder. What they saw was chilling. Instead of heading north toward Beijing, the plane had made a sharp U-turn. It was now flying west, back across the Malaysian peninsula, and then south into one of the most remote stretches of ocean on Earth, the southern Indian Ocean. Here's where it gets even stranger. Even after all communication was cut, the plane's satellite system was still secretly sending automated handshake signals to a British satellite every hour. Engineers at the company in Marsat analyzed these pings and made a startling discovery. Based on the signal timing and frequency, they could calculate that the plane had flown south for approximately 7 hours after disappearing from radar. It ran out of fuel somewhere over the southern Indian Ocean. And then, silence. What followed was the largest search operation in aviation history. Ships and planes from 26 countries scoured millions of square kilometers of the Indian Ocean. After years of searching, only a handful of debris pieces were ever found, washed up on beaches thousands of miles away in Réunion Island, Mozambique, and South Africa. But the main wreckage, the black boxes, the answers, they remain on the ocean floor, somewhere in the dark. So what happened? Investigators have explored every possibility. A catastrophic mechanical failure. But why would a crew disable communications before any emergency? A hijacking, but no group ever claimed responsibility. A deliberate act by one of the pilots. Investigators found a flight simulation on Captain Zahari's home computer that showed a route into the southern Indian Ocean. But they found no suicide note, no clear motive. To this day, no official cause has ever been established. The plane simply disappeared. For the 239 people on board, and especially for the families they left behind, there has been no closure. Some families still refuse to accept that their loved ones are gone. Without proof, without a body, without a wreck, how can you grieve? How can you move on? There are parents who still set a place at the dinner table. Children who still wait for a parent to walk through the door. 10 years later, the pain has not faded. In 2024, a new deep-sea search was proposed by the company Ocean Infinity, using the most advanced underwater drones ever deployed. The Malaysian government agreed to a no find, no fee arrangement. The search zone is a 15,000 square kilometer stretch of the southern Indian Ocean, deeper than Everest is tall. As of today, no announcement has been made. Somewhere, nearly 4 kilometers beneath the surface, lies the answer to the greatest mystery of our time. Our 370 didn't just disappear. It exposed how fragile our illusion of control really is. In a world of GPS, satellites, and real-time tracking, we lost a Boeing 777 carrying 239 human beings, and we still don't know why. Maybe one day, the ocean will give up its secret. Until then, Flight MH370 remains exactly what it has always been, a ghost. If you want to see more stories like this one, the ones history almost forgot, subscribe. Because the truth is always stranger than fiction.